Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials. In this video, we are going to be kicking off and showcasing my coverage of Deep Burn Part 2. And this is probably the latest I've ever left an event or weekly to record. We'll see here as I tab in that it is refreshing in 9 hours. So griefing my sleep schedule a little bit here. We need to get this all done, all 9 trials completed here as fast as possible. I'm going to be going with the meta setup. Have to try and get this done. Just haven't been super into the game during this event and been a bit busy elsewhere, so didn't get around to recording it until now. So yeah, we're in for some fun here. Poison the medicine, cleanse the orphans, vindicate the guilty, cook the informant, deface the fundaments, cancel the autopsy, spread the disease, tilt skills, justice, and shut down the factory are the trials we're up against. And yeah, it should be a grand old time. But yeah, I'll also be talking a little bit about what I think about the event. And then, you know, tomorrow, I believe on Twitter, Red Barrels confirmed that it is not going to be Geister. It's going to be, so we're probably going to get a weekly tomorrow. So I'll be covering that, of course, in another long video. I'm enjoying this long video format quite a bit more than the single videos per trial. So I'm going to be keeping up with that. But either way, I will see you guys when we arrive at Poison the Medicine. The loadout's going to be Stun, Noise Reduction, Smash, Incognito, probably for all the trials. But we'll see if I want to switch it up at all. But I'll see you guys there. Alright, we're here at Poison the Medicine. Actually my least favorite full trial personally, but we'll see how it goes. Of course, also, I know I usually talk about this. This is part 2, so maybe, I mean, most of you will probably already know, but Deep Burn is the trial, or is the event here, and basically there's fire all over the place. There's fire mines in the trial. There's hazard vents that leave fire on the ground that never goes away. It's more pitchers that's active, and you have slower stamina regeneration because of the smoke in the environment, and then there's flamethrowers around that will blast you with fire if you don't notice them, and they are very annoying. They can be broken though permanently with the throwable. You just saw the giant go through there, so I suppose I will take the long way around, but there's an example of the hazard vent. And then also the secondary objective is the extinguish the barrels, which you have to find jugs of water that you then need to bring to barrel location, or flaming barrels, and then extinguish them. You can jump over the hazard vents, thankfully I do know that. Also, there's no limited items on this event variator set, so that is very nice because there's quite a few items around, even though usually on psychosurgery that wouldn't be the case. So like, I'm not really opposed to just tossing a brick there to save me any potential hassle, and we're into the start of the trial. Don't forget to smash the like button down below, of course. And yeah, apologies that the content has kind of slowed down a bit. I'm looking forward to the new game mode that's supposedly coming later this month, I think, so I'll definitely be covering stuff about that. And I would, again, like to get back into making some sort of educational videos. Maybe I'll take some more time to do that. I know I've been saying that, but yeah, it's just I really hate editing. I mean, I probably could just jump in and record like an hour of me yapping and talking about the various like movement techs in the game and stuff is one thing I definitely want to cover. So we'll see. But still, not like intentionally avoiding things, but it's just been the way it goes. Yeah, the reduced stamina regen is very impactful, by the way, as you might expect, but it is a lot slower. It's almost as if you don't have like prescriptions, and you'll find yourself running out of stamina much more often. Pull the lever here. I've seen a couple flaming barrels, but yet to find any water. And this section right here is one of the ones I often point to as a pretty big reason why I don't like Poison the Medicine that much. Especially in solo, it's pretty tedious to do this whole thing with the, the little window. And I guess I don't even know if I would like it more if it were more interesting in from a challenge perspective, but it's rarely going to cause issues, this part in particular. Like when you're doing the crank and even the poison bottles later, that's a different story, but doing the drug packets, I find rarely do I get into trouble with the grunt. And smash those planks, of course, to give us easy access. And then we can get the second one in here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well start talking about it and give my thoughts, if any further thoughts develop as time goes on. And that will be the pitcher, we know that for a fact. The pitcher will will be the only one who comes out during this, which can be quite annoying on occasion. Okay. This guy's just now giving up his chase for the person who smashed the door in. But yeah, this event I think it was quite good, to be honest. It was definitely better than I expected when it was first announced. I didn't really see how they could make this whole fire theme have that much of an impact, but it really has done. You know, the stamina reduction was like a very sneaky and surprise thing that I don't think was announced or discussed prior. What the hell is this? I don't think I can avoid that. Well, that's incredibly stupid. So that's 2 guaranteed damage I'm going to be taking. No, I mean, I'm restarting the trial. What? What's the likelihood that that happens? That's so stupid. Well, I was just talking about how the event was good, but that's not good. That's really not good. Unavoidable fire on the tracks. Very cool. There's no way to disable hazard vents, by the way. It's just a permanent fixture on the floor. So that's really stupid. Okay, we're back. Trying this again. That is really annoying that that's a possibility. Hopefully they can fix that at some point. But clearly not in time for the end of the event, considering it is in 9 hours. And hopefully we don't have issues like that recurring on other trials, because, again, it's ending in 9 hours, and I simply don't have time to deal with BS like that. As such, I will be moving a little bit more quickly to get to the starting area here. Okay, that's an annoying fire, but not unavoidable. And yeah, just liberal usage of throwables is highly encouraged due to the lack of limited items. But yeah, I think the number of things that this variator changes was surprising to me, definitely. I mean, we expected fire mines, flamethrowers, and more pitchers. But I guess just the small thing of the stamina change is enough to make it that, you know, elevate it that slight bit more. And then the hazard vents are a new thing as well, which was interesting, and we didn't really know how those were going to work prior. They're really annoying, but they are a cool thing, especially if they didn't block your pathway of an objective that you have to push. That would be even cooler. But I guess all those things and all the things that in combination just end up making it a pretty cool variator, in my opinion. And also, I do like the new secondary objective. I think it's nice. It's interesting. It's not too annoying like evidence boxes. Because you have to find something and bring it somewhere else, yes, and it is a heavy object, but it's rarely going to be as annoying or as far or as difficult as bringing the evidence boxes all the way back to the shuttle. Alright, so we've got started here again, and now we have to do this boring part again. Get rid of that for sure. And that's obviously one of the big... Okay, I will definitely get pounced by that if I don't... Hello? Where did my brick go? Okay, I don't know where my brick went. That's not nice. I'll get rid of this too. And I'll probably just not grab the other one out of the thing because the guy's going to be coming over there. So yeah, I mean, I think overall it made for a cool event. I've enjoyed doing it. And it's another pretty big, you know, difficult variator, especially in the escalation when it's combined with other things, so that's always exciting. And then of course the update itself was also a bit more substantial than just the event. The addition of 2 new variators to customs and 1 new variator to escalation was quite surprising and very impactful. Just the other day I did a stream with Kots, Saint, and Dash where we tried some fairly diabolical customs that were now made possible with the change. So if you missed that stream, definitely check the VOD out. It was quite fun, quite hectic. I believe we completed all of the ones that they'd wanted to complete. I wasn't really involved in the trial selection or the planning or anything. I just kind of showed up and played. But from my understanding, we did fairly well. I kind of was griefing at especially at certain times. That is, Kots, if you missed it, actually uploaded a separate video of the. We did a new version of Kill the Room, a trial which I have a video on the original version of. And the difficulty is a bit different now, I guess. Like before, it was very difficult because the version that we did had old stay together. And old stay together would start damaging you immediately when you were outside of the range from your teammates. So that version was very difficult. This new version, I might be in trouble here. Okay, I think I'm gonna be alright. Give him a swing up here, and adrenaline. Give him a swing here, run and grab this brick. And then I would say we are home free. Almost missed that. Okay, it looks like we are clear of annoying fire vents along our path, and there was only one flamethrower directly in our way, so thank goodness for that. I mean, I did get unlucky having that take place, but still, like, that should not be possible. We'll grab ourselves a rig recharger because we are going into a Franco inhabited area. It would be nice to have our rig at hand. And it's a quick scan for any throwables. Be nice to have something. There we go. Okay, yeah. And I'm not going to be too stingy with destroying flamethrowers at all. Like this one, I will just get rid of. Because we need an inventory slot anyway for the decoder as well. And it'd be nice if I could find a brick to take up my 3rd spot. Let's get started on this portion. 836 is going to be the code.
It's mine. It's goddamn mine, and I'll skin, salt, and fuck any rotten scumbag that tries to take it.
I usually like to just immediately go this way into the dark. Yeah, that can go. Guess I'll take the lockpick, but I won't hesitate to swap it for something else. Like a brick. You have the skull alignment immediately. Wow.
Peddling pharmaceuticals.
Okay, and we know 659 is skull. This really sucks. You may need to stun Franco. Yeah, gonna have
Make me look like a fucking jerk.
to. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit awkward because he was coming up the stairs and the pitcher had unfortunately spawned at the top of those stairs. So that was not going to be a fun situation for me had I tried to continue up. Oh. A bit toasty. See, like that one I won't get rid of because I'm unlikely to return to this area. At least I'd rather not. Boy, we are getting quite a difficult to find spawn here. Smash through every door in the business. Still haven't seen a single water can, I might add. Oh wow. That's a small area for a flamethrower to be in. It's right there. What am I doing? I don't even know how to line this up. It's gonna be 5, 4, 2. Is our other code. And there is a flamethrower on these stairs that we do need to beware. One there as well. No secret room here. I think it actually could have been upstairs. I didn't actually fully check. But I'm not going to really go back up there to double check it. Or to fully check it, I don't know. He's going up, that's perfect. I'm going to take this a little bit slower. I was going to run straight across there, but with the pitcher coming out, I'll try and take a bit of a wide path around. And, ooh, okay. Pitcher is out there. So we have all of our drugs loaded up. It's coming back. Fortunately, the giant is going to be out now. Church just walking straight to where I'm at. Oh, I thought I heard him walk away, but it was actually deeper into the area.
Shit, careful.
So this giant is going to be a problem, most likely. Honestly, we got a decent push off that I was not expecting to, so I will take that. Yeah, where are any water cans? I mean, we're going to be looking in Chemco at this point, which is not ideal, since that's obviously the poison area. Okay. Keep pushing this thing. That's annoying. How's he still out? Oh, he left. Okay. It's a little bit dangerous to use stamina on this thing. Okay, because of how slow the recharge is. Okay, why does he do this? Really? Okay, now go fuck himself. I think this is worth the investment, just to get it pushed that far. I'm not going to use this entire brick as well, but a bottle in that fridge. Good to keep note. I didn't even realize we still have a brick on the floor there. Let's get this finished. Nice. With the picture coming out, I wanted to just get that over with. And we did so. I'm gonna check a couple locations that could maybe have water. And there's the picture. Time to unload. We do have our stun back. And yeah, so this whole part, like the beginning tutorial version and this part of it as well, is why I don't like this trial for the most part. At least in my mind. It's just tedious having to do this 5 times. Okay. That's one. Whoa. Wondering where he ended up. Load up number 2. Working our long shift at the drive-through window. And hopefully picture is not going to cause us trouble. Okay, number 2. I assume he has departed the area. I hope so. And the final one is now in position. Back over to the other side and finish this part off. Move on to the poison section. I mean, the poison gas areas I also just don't like in the game, so that does not help matters. This is risky. But the pitcher does have to do his customary scream, of course. I think what I'll do is I'll wait in here. The doors won't open until you pick up the poison bucket here. And the pitcher is clearly still in the vicinity. You can hear him, yeah. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit low energy in this video. Probably because I'm a little bit low energy right now. It's late. I procrastinated this for far too long, and now I'm paying the price. But it is what it is. I'd like to get this finished, and I wasn't able to. As they were having a bit of a traffic jam in the doorway there, it did appear. Yeah, I mean, this is not the smartest, but this opens really quick in solo here. Okay, we're good. Nice. Good to find a brick. No secret room here. Could still be downstairs. There's a water, finally. And there's another water. No way. That's blocked completely. I almost took damage there. Every hiding spot was also destroyed for some reason. So we can't actually go through the freaking door. Which is super annoying because we need to bring 4 things through here, it would appear. I mean, I haven't seen water anywhere else. Okay, there is one up here. I wasn't even sure. I didn't look at the second sign. I haven't seen water anywhere else, but there has been water up here. And making this noise is good because I want to jump out of here. Okay, let's do this. We got one through. There was a fire barrel upstairs. I did see that, so I can bring one up there instead. But still. I mean, at least it's not completely blocking the objective, right? So, like, it's at least, I mean, it's kind of interesting in this case. Rather than just outright BS like it was on the pathway there. It's like, okay, you can't use the easy way, you have to use this annoying garage door. And the problem with that is the fucking Night Hunter just camps it like a bitch. Both of them are here, actually. Yeah, ever since they added this grab animation under garage doors, it's been a lot more annoying to use them. And the picture's in there as well. I mean, this is a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm just gonna leave and go for this again. Or I'm not. Okay, yeah, just stand right there. Oh, this is an unfortunate situation brought on by part of the things I don't like about this trial, so I can at least still partially blame poison medicine for my suffering. But we have one done. What is the giant doing going in there? I've never seen it do that. Go search that locker out of the clear blue sky? Sure. Okay, I'm gonna take my chance here. Like we're good. And yeah, the Night Hunter is just ridiculous in this section. He will just come from downstairs for the slightest noise. He'll come booking it into the light. Very ridiculous. Okay, we've got a water through. The only other thing we need to get through is another you know, poison thing, because we can bring the other water up to the upstairs thing. There's a barrel in the middle of the pathway here, but that's a little bit dangerous, it would appear. Okay. Okay, good. We got a long swing animation there. That was fortunate. Instead of the cross-handed shove that is very quick. Since the pitcher just came out there, I'm gonna take this time to bring this upstairs. Feels very weird carrying these around in this trial and not having to worry about the poison time building up or whatever. Because this is, it's just water. Although it is extremely disgusting water. There we go. Finally get one of these secondaries done. Seems like it varies quite a bit, depending on the map and the trial. Some trials have tons of water around, some have very little. Yeah, I swear that at some point they made the Night Hunter much more willing to just go into the light. I don't know when that was exactly, but this is not how he used to be at all. And this garage door will just attract him from as far away as you can imagine. So we've got both of the poison out. We have a water that we retrieved from in there as well. Oh, that's good, that's good. Okay. It's annoying. Thankfully he didn't see me at least. Yep, just stand around for 1,000 years. Why not?
Got some liars.
Okay. And we will need to crank, which we might honestly have a good opportunity to do right. No way, you're doing that again. That thing that I claim to have never seen before. Okay. Wasn't sure if I'd get spotted there. Well, with the picture coming out, cranking time is now postponed for the most part. But we at least got the secondary objective completed fully. Also, I do have one task left for part 1, which is to throw projectiles at the pitcher.
And the worries just drift away.
Not really a big deal to do, because I've already gotten the actual reward, being the poster. I mean, this is just never going to work out well for me. Of course, the guy was in the back, but the pitcher... Well... I don't know what he's doing. Going all the way. Nice. No. I thought I was gonna get grabbed there. Swap the items. There we go. Why is it doing this? I would have been so annoyed if I got hit there. The giant was doing that stupid thing where they just are on your ass completely and never actually swing. Hate when they do that. But okay. Just take a quick hide into there and... Okay. Of course now we do need to drop 3 packets here. That is an annoying spot. I need to get rid of that. I don't have anything presently. There's a brick right here. We'll get rid of that right now. So we can bring back the full load of 3. And we can get started with the finale. There we go. And we're leaving the pitcher behind just in time as well, which is perfect. And let's do this thing. Get that screamer out of here. And I just hope that there's no Franco annoying shenanigans. At least not too much. And I mean, I hope there's not a lot of deep burn fixes, or, you know, fixings downstairs here. Okay, already that has gone wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna do 1 and then stop, because I think he's coming down. I think he heard me. Maybe. Yeah, I don't hear him, so I'm gonna do the next one. Of course, here there's a water and a fire, like right next to each other. Okay. Nice and easy first 3. And now Franco's coming down.
Shit, careful. Such a little horse. I'll show you flat.
The nice thing is you can just go up. Like, you don't need to wait down there for him to leave. We can join our pouncer friend here in the corner. And then wait till Franco comes up, go back down, and wrap things up.
Son of a bitch!
Just hope that the pitcher doesn't come out at an annoying time, which I'm sure he will. Especially given that I mentioned it.
You're welcome.
My Franco really inspecting the fish down there.
You get crushed her.
Here he comes.
It's too much.
Alright. And what did I say about the pitcher? Please just go upstairs. Oh, fucking course. Oh my fucking god. Can't get through the door? Okay. For whatever reason, the pitcher is glitched and unable to get through this door. I will take it. Okay, and then he apparently saw me in the dark there, and that allowed him to go to the other door, and he was able to open that one. Congrats, pal. You are crushing it. Ask Easterman for a raise. But hey, I will take whatever good luck I can get, so I don't have to sit around and wait for him to leave. And we can more quickly be gone from this annoying trial. I'll grab 2 bricks, and we will make our escape. Charge right past that guy. This giant, for whatever reason, has always been static, or maybe not always, I don't know, he just stands there. I don't know if that was that way when the map first came out, but it has been for a while. We go this way. I find this much easier and safer than the other way. Shit.
Who the fuck is that? This is what happens when you fuck the bomb.
Alright, that'll be good enough. And he's not even coming over here, is he? Yeah, he's way off in the distance. And there we have it. Despite the annoying placement of a fire vent in the Chemco area, we were able to get through this one without issue. A plus 34 minutes, 16 seconds, poison medicine, deep burn, psychosurgery here. And yeah, that was a flawless completion, so I'll definitely take that. Not the fastest in the world, but hey, I am just trying to get these done. And I wasn't trying to redo this one, so I played it a little bit safe, a little bit careful. And sometimes there's not a lot you can do. I mean, when Franco goes downstairs and whatnot. So, yeah. I'll see you guys for the next trial. Alright, we're here on Cleanse the Orphans, for which I expect to be much less annoying than Poison the Medicine, although there's not a whole lot that can reduce the potential annoyance of flamethrowers and whatnot. We got a crackhead there, you gotta be careful. They can smack you in the schnoz when you're trying to snoop for bricks, which I often do in that corner. Wow, crackhead placement is a bit diabolical here. I'm gonna take the long way through the bus, which I rarely, if ever, do at the end of this trial. Okay, I'd rather just have those gone than have to potentially worry about them at the end. We do have a fire barrel in the main lobby. Boy, there are tons of flamethrowers around. So we've gotten rid of our fair share. And we can get started on the radios. There's a water bucket, or container, canister. Canister maybe is the best word there. I'm not sure. Okay, right hand of there, and right of the girls' dorm as well. That's annoying. Okay. There's number 1. And then we just have right side of girls' dorm as well. And then I'll probably grab that water. Or maybe I'll grab it now. That's a cool little look into the fire. The fire definitely, from the hazard vents, puts a lot of cool lighting situations out into the forefront. There's another water. And there is a barrel, although maybe not the safest of locations. This is a dubious idea. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that. Gooseberry was in here.
Come back! Mother has such a fun game for you!
She does leave whenever you finish this, so it can be pretty safe. No secret room there. I didn't actually check the very early spawn. Maybe I will just do this really quick. We did not get the very early spawn. Okay. Safe enough, and it's nice to get these both out of the way for the beginning here, not have to worry about it. Since we know there's one safely situated down here in the lobby. And get that one done very easily. There we go. And now we move on to the film reels. Don't forget to smash like down below as well if you haven't already. Gotta remember that. Okay, that is an extraordinarily annoying patch of fire from a hazard vent. So I'm not a fan of that. I'll probably just try to avoid it altogether and go around this way. But let's make sure we're careful for flamethrowers as well. So pouncer in one of those lockers. We do have classroom 1 and either 3 or 4. We'll get rid of pouncer. I didn't actually hit the pouncer's locker itself, but the group that it was in, I guess that was in there. Oh, I was in the light there briefly. Well, I can use this opportunity of chase to learn which of the other 2 rooms we have, and it's the classroom 3. I mean, I heard the pouncer. I knew they were in there. I just thought I could inch to the side to get a bottle throw on this flamethrower. We do have the secret. Okay, bro, the picture is so annoying. Okay. Just sees you in the dark no matter where he is. Even if he's not nearby casting light on you, you can just see through the darkness. It is what it is. Boy, this section is proving to be annoying as hell. I hate the picture. I just hate him. He's just so annoying. But yeah, we don't want to patch ourselves up here. Of course. Medicine cabinets are rigged to never give you what you want. We all...
Come here!
Okay, let's try this again. I just need to not trust, or I guess, I don't know. I always think, surely he won't see me in the dark this time. He's too far away, he's too this, he's too that. And lo and behold, he sees me in the dark. Every damn time. See that? And just get rid of that. Wow. Flamethrowers are out in force on this trial. Once again, seems to be, like I said, it's a bit more of a case of the map and trial specifically more than anything. Okay. Right hand side of that, left hand side of that. Oh my good lord, that's insane. Yeah, look at them all, bro. They're everywhere. Oh.
No, no, no! It's dancing time! It's fun time! You horrible...
Okay, that worked out nicely for me. I will take it. We need to go in left side here. This is letting us in. And we can get this done nice and easy. Accidentally lured Gooseberry pretty perfectly with my stomping feet. And just smash this to get out of here. And although we haven't exactly done any of the secondary, we are at least back at the film reels portion, if nothing else. Crazy that that giant just comes around the corner like that and immediately grabs me. Like, why is he coming around the corner like this sharply? He's gonna go through that little walkway, I guess? I wouldn't expect that to be his choice, but hey. He knew where I was anyway, so why not execute that? I shouldn't have done that. Much better to just get it out of the area. It's not that one. We might as well lug it down here with us.
Hold it right there.
Of course it doesn't care we got classrooms 3 and 4. Just to make me miserable to a maximum degree.
Remember anything?
We do have a water thing. Open the secret room up. Funny thing is, you still can't bring these through these gates. But you are able to put them in the trade windows if need be. Alright, that's one done. And let's work this film reel back over to classroom 4 where it belongs. That's you, sweet pea.
Thanks, Bob.
Just stay hidden. You never know, he's gonna see you in the dark. Yeah, if he came over and went through that crawl space, I probably would have just closed the game and called it there. There we go. 2 film reels in place. And I might as well hit up the secret room and avail myself of its goodies. Stamina booster more valuable than ever in this particular event. Together, indeed. Number 1 and number 2. Probably the hardest part of the trial, debatably, depending on your approach to other sections. But with the deep burn and everything that could potentially be in the way there, I think that's probably going to be one of the more difficult segments. And now we can head on to the chapel. Keeping an eye out for another water. There's a pretty secluded barrel that we just saw in that hallway that we usually use to get out. Excuse me. Having some nose troubles. But yeah, we can probably get that barrel if there's a bottle in any reasonable vicinity. Yeah, I feel like this, like deep burn with no items or even just limited items too, will be very annoying given the amount of flamethrowers that you're potentially encountering and can't do anything about. There is a water, and another water, and another water. You know, it makes sense because there's a lot of places down here where fuel could spawn, and I guess water would have similar spawning. Oh, that's... Oh, I mean, I guess that just works out for me somehow. I really wish this wasn't a breakdown door, but hey. Maybe this works out in my favor at the end of the day somehow. This is risky. But it's such a time save that I just felt like I should go for it. And I'll take it. So we're looking for diamond down here. That's heart. There's another water. We've got plenty of water. There's diamond. Let's grab this one and bring it with us. And we just need that bunny key, which could be... Okay, it could have been at the top of the stairs on the other side of the barred door if we were unlucky, but thankfully no. And we are pretty much good to go on this trial. Gonna make a quick trip over this way to extinguish our last fire and also conveniently take these things out of the way for our coming escape. Where's this barrel? Ah, there. Oh, I saw one over here somewhere. And that wraps up the secondary. Let's go wrap up the primary in the chapel. And we do still have our rig available for the ending, should we need it. Very strange ending to this trial, of course, this finale portion where you're doing the big objective, you know, the execution or whatever. Nobody bothers you. The only trial of its kind in that regard. Oh right. Forgot about the regroup button smash. But yeah, obviously kill the snitch. Coil couldn't be more present in that ending. Grind the bad apples. Gooseberry will be harassing you for sure when you're pushing the boat. Vindicate. Although Coil sometimes slacks off quite a bit in that trial, he certainly tries to be there. The Futterman Gooseberry is uniquely intermittent in that portion. She'll leave and come back, you know, over time, which is interesting in its own right. And of course, poison the medicine. Franco will come down and annoy you in the basement. Sorry. Downtown, Franco is certainly all over the place. You know, Pleasure Prosecutor, and same with Liquidate the Union. And then the same is true for Shopping Mall. Those twins will be on your cheeks at all times. So, strange in this trial that Gooseberry doesn't play a part in that finale, but that is it. A+, 12 minutes, 11 seconds, cleanse the orphans deeper in psychosurgery here. And that was a flawless, I believe, so we will take that. I'll see you at the next trial. Alright, we're pulling up now for our final full trial. This one on the courthouse with Vindicate the Guilty. Unfortunately, part 2 of this event includes my 2 least favorite main trials. This is this being the second one, although not quite as undesirable as Poison the Medicine to me. I'm still not the biggest fan of this one because of all of the excessive tutorials that you have to go through every single time. So we'll be doing that once again. Tons of flamethrowers outside. I wonder how that will translate to the number inside. And I'll see you guys when we get back to the trial once again. Alright, let's try this one more time. I love pouncers that don't make a noise until you are within pouncing distance, and then you have no recourse and just have to deal with the damage and whatnot. That's super duper cool. Alright, this guy is going to be a problem, so thankfully he swung there. That should pretty much neutralize him as an issue. Oh my. Okay, it does appear we will be heavy on flamethrowers once again. Oh my goodness, there's 2 right there. This one I will destroy. We do have a barrel there, just need some water for it. It is nice to have a coil trial, at least. I do wish it was Kill the Snitch. I don't know how that didn't hit. This is a really annoying situation to be in at this point in the trial, so early on. But yeah, wow, this is quite a pain. And a pouncer there too, wow. Well, I'll tell you what, the start of this trial doesn't get much more hectic than that, but we thankfully navigated it successfully. Let's get rid of another flamethrower. Man, they're everywhere on this one. Don't forget to smash like. I'm sure in the MKs we'll see some examples of trials where they're very sparse. And that's almost worse sometimes, because then you forget they even exist and get caught out by one. Same thing happens with the surveillance cameras from the Under Surveillance event. Speaking of events in general, I mean, it's still, you know, quite a few months away, but regardless, 3740, given the fact that we know there's going to be a Halloween event of some sort, most likely Geister once again, and I assume that we will be getting another winter holiday event. Winter Kills is the one we would expect. You would think that there's not going to be any other events until, you know, next year. There's going to be the Halloween event, the Christmas winter event, and then, you know, it'll be next year. And then at that time, we'll only be 3 months out from the 2-year anniversary of the game. And the first event that was released with the game, or when the game came out of early access, was Toxic Shock. And yeah, so that means we'll be coming pretty close to the 2-year anniversary of Toxic Shock, which is curious. I wonder how often they're going to rerun events, or if, I mean, when or if they are going to rerun some of these older events. We had a rerun of Prime Time, which made sense for the new Prime coming out. But, I mean, oh my god, dude, this is ridiculous. get these things out of here. But we have a lot of events now. I mean, Toxic Shock, Winter Kills, Geister, Deep Burn, Under Surveillance, Countdown, Prime Time. There's probably some I'm missing. I mean, Jaeger onboarding, like none of the onboarding events would ever come back because they didn't even have a catalog and were just meant to introduce the new enemy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like that's basically it. Like I'm curious on when they're gonna rerun events, partially because,
Fucking clone, you're gonna fucking die.
well, I do think it is good that they, or I think it will be good if they do rerun events for players who have started since those events ran and missed out on the opportunity to get those cosmetics. I think it'll be good for... Okay, let's just get a triple stun and get the hell out of here because the pitcher was doing bullshit pathing. There's a water. And another water. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, I think it would be kind of lame if they did a bunch of event reruns back to back, like without any new events in between. So that's something I'm a bit afraid of, I guess I would say, is we would get, you know... Oh my god, what an annoying patch of fire, dude. Oh, please, no. I'm afraid we would get, like a Toxic Shock rerun, per se, you know, and then a couple weeks of weeklies and normal stuff, and then, you know, after that would be like a Countdown rerun. I think that would be kind of lame to get the reruns, you know, back to back like that. And then, you know, like say like a little bit further on from that there was an Under Surveillance rerun. I don't know. It just seems like them doing so many events without rerunning any of the non-themed ones, because like Geister Winter Kills obviously are going to be around the holidays that they're related to, but and then, you know, Prime Time kind of counts as a themed one for a new Prime asset. And I do wonder if they will rerun Prime Time again for the next Prime asset, which I believe will be coming out next year, if my understanding is correct of the whisperings. That's not something I know for a fact, but I mean, we do know for a fact from Hugo, at the very least, that they are working on a new Prime asset already. Which is also interesting because, I mean, how many maps are the twins going to have by then? And will Coil have gotten his third map by then? I don't know. I'm definitely expecting at least one, hopefully two shopping mall MKs with this upcoming Halloween update with Geister. I do hope there's two Halloween shopping mall MKs, because we didn't get any with Deep Burn, which is a shame. .4. 3.347. Come on. 2.347. There we go. We've got our evidence. I know there's just tons of water upstairs. If I want to go there. But we'll see if anything else presents itself more naturally as we continue to the witness section.
Please return to the courtroom for the presentation of evidence.
Alright. Smash that like button, of course, as usual. And we'll get on to this. The bestest part of the trial where you have to sit here and zap this witness 3 times. Incredibly annoying. Alright. Yeah, I hope they do an MK. Well, honestly, I'm not sure if what I hope the MKs are for in the shopping mall. I think the fuses are probably the more interesting mechanic to me, especially if they add new things that they can power. But obviously they'll do one for the shopping minigame at some point, I'm sure. Not sure if I have the sound. Have I had the sound too loud in this video? I don't know. I'm gonna turn it down a bit just to be safe. I thought I had it at the same volume as I normally do, but just looking at the levels during that, they seemed high. I don't know. Maybe I'll end the recording after this trial and listen to it. Apologies if there's been issues with the sound. And they've gone unnoticed. But I'm certainly not redoing it. This is ridiculous. Alright. Nice that we got the witness spawn right there. I say that and he just runs off before I can even get a hit. So maybe not so nice. Okay, so the witness didn't even try to come after me through that door. That's so annoying. Hey, there's another water. It's all upstairs. There's another water. Let's get this guy with the brick here. Don't want to mess around too much upstairs. Nice. I'm gonna grab this water. The witness? I mean, how in the fucking world did that just happen? What was the witness's pathing that ended up him being there and hitting me? That makes no damn sense. Oh my god. That sucks massively. Regardless, we... Don't you fucking dare. Okay. We were able to extinguish a fire at least. And there's another one right here, which... Where even... Oh no, never mind. Hopefully we can find water downstairs, although they do seem to just be all upstairs. Where is our witness? Don't know, but here's our secret room. Where are the buttons? There's one on each here. Might as well take these, considering I've got some damage. And the stamina will be good for the escape. I will swap out my bottle for that rig recharger. Very good. Because I'm going to use my rig just to get this guy down the floor here. Okay, that was almost quite bad. Gonna try and go grab a water from up here since they seem to be so plentiful, as there's one right in front of us. Quickly grab it. Get the hell out of here from the pitcher. Of course. Yeah, sure. Ah, dude. Whatever, bitch. Don't care that you can hear me. Oops. Don't want that. We did get the secondary objective done. Let's head back to the courtroom and get started on the finale here. Quite annoying that I have now taken a hit, but shouldn't be too bad on our grade. And then we'll be on to the MKs. First one I'm actually looking forward to a decent amount. I don't think we've had Cook the Informant in an event or weekly since I learned the strategy that COTS came up with for one-shotting the witness, so that's kind of surprising, first of all, but also cool because it'll be fun to showcase it. Although maybe I have, and I just don't remember. And hopefully that bottle throw buys us some time. And it should mean Coil comes out over there. But maybe not. I'll keep my head on the swivel either way. Yeah, there he is. Okay, he wasn't gone for as long as I'd hoped, given my throw of the bottle, but whatever. Now the pitcher's coming to bother me.
Guilty's the only way this goes.
Okay, I'm an idiot for that last throw, I guess, but whatever. Are you kidding me? Okay, bottles are just useless these days. Because I have no idea how the pitcher didn't get attracted to that. Or at least one of them, I don't know. Not one in particular, I guess. But, yeah, pretty much just a complete fumbling by me.
I do believe sometimes you can't make a charge stick. You gotta get creative. I got you, Judge. Same side of that thin blue line.
Let's close these doors. And hopefully get some of this done. Nice. I was thoroughly expecting a Molotov to come soaring across the room and land squarely in my lap there, but thankfully that did not happen. Yeah, we'll take this adrenaline off your hands, pal. And yeah, we do need to be a bit careful because there are quite a few flamethrowers outside, as you might remember. Actually, there weren't that many this time, I guess. And we get straight there, so nice and easy. And Coil Again, seemingly just completely clueless. I love that weird grab bait. I don't know why he does that grab animation now, but that's what he does often when you bait a swing out of him. Alright, so despite an annoying bit of damage, we still got A+ in 18 minutes, 24 seconds, Vindicate the Guilty, Deep Burn, Psychosurgery. Yeah, that stupid witness just walloped me. Very annoying, but hey, we'll take the A+. I'll see you guys for the first MK. Alright folks, we are here for Cook the Informant, and as I said, there is a very nice one-cycle strategy pioneered by Cotsworst, the legend, that I'm going to be showcasing here. The main downside to this, especially something that comes up in escalation, is the inventory space required. So we will have to, well, I mean, unless you want to make multiple trips to the place and you know, drop off microwave devices, you will need to have a full 3 inventory slots filled with them. We did have a fire in that first room, as that will probably be the bulk of the time. We'll be finding and extinguishing the fires. There's one there. We just need to find some actual water, which I assume could potentially be up here in Chemco, because this is where you do poison the cattle. Which, as I've said, seems likely to have similar spawns. So we'll get away from there since there's a guy coming out. And yeah, I don't see any water there. So let's start heading towards the informant location. And yeah, I really can't remember doing this for a video such as this, for like an event or something, so I do believe this is the first time. And this is also a fairly decent example of seemingly not very high spawn rates of the flamethrowers, although this one is particularly annoying. Interestingly, we did get the boarded up doors down here, which is helpful, partially. This is very not helpful, so I'll get rid of it. But basic... oh no! They might be cooked. Okay, no, I think the witness turned back around. What you do is... usually you can go through that door and then lock it from the other side, but since it's a boarded up door, we have to do this instead. You go upstairs and you lock that door right there, and you lock this door, which again is boarded up, so can't be locked. Get this stupid thing out of my face. And then you basically lure the witness to go into the doors by positioning yourself appropriately. Where did I put... did I never grab... okay, so yeah. You basically stand as far away as you can from the witness and zap him with the first one. Then he'll run at you. So you bait a swing as late as you reasonably can, and then he'll go towards the boarded up door or locked door. Hit him again. He might phase through, which kind of is really annoying and can happen, in which case you break down the door yourself and hope you get stuck on the door upstairs. But if it goes smoothly, it'll look just like that, and you're done. Much nicer, easier, cleaner than having to go up, or, you know, having to go all around the map, trying to find him and use the tracker and all that garbage. Again, Kotz is the one who mostly came up with that strat. Basically, the reason that works is because the witness believes that the closest door for him to escape is now the one upstairs, and he tries to get there, but you have made that very difficult for him. So, yeah, pretty cool strat, which I enjoy quite a lot. It made this trial go from one of my least favorite MKs to one that I enjoy doing quite a bit because it's a fun strat to execute, and when it goes well, it's very easy and simple and clean. When it doesn't work, though, for example, if the witness phases through the door in an annoying way, or if there's a battery trap on the stairs door instead of a lock or a barricade, that can be annoying, certainly. But I'd say more often than not, it works out well. And this guy, obviously very annoying. There's Franco behind me here. It should be enough. Smash the like button, and yeah, that's it. Simple as that. You just have to make sure that the witness runs far enough away from the spawn point before you make him swing. Otherwise, he'll just turn around and go to the door he normally goes to. Also, it doesn't work that way with Enraged. A plus 5 minutes, 30 seconds, quickly informant deeper in psychosurgery. Flawless, of course. With Enraged enemies, you can't go in the room to grab that one or hit him. So you have to do it from up above. It's a completely different strat. I think Kotz has a video on it, but this one works for when there's not enraged enemies, so pretty cool. I'll see you guys for the next one. Alright, we are here now at Deface the Futtermans, a trial that I haven't done much recently because it's not in escalation currently. I believe due to conflicts with it and no running. But I can imagine it being pretty difficult depending on how things work out with flamethrower spawns. But the good thing is that you have the hearts, which can destroy the flamethrowers. So you don't need to worry about having that ability. I've heard you can run into trouble on this trial if you get unlucky with spawns of water. It can like be impossible to complete the secondary. Oh wow. I'm not sure how exactly that plays out, but we have one here already, so I think we're in a good shape. I don't like this at all.
Do I have something
Okay, yeah, this is a little awkward. I'm gonna have to stun him. Oof, I don't know what. My brain like lagged there or something. I just wasn't ready to throw the stun. Okay, there's. There we go. Boy, there are just bricks aplenty in this trial, huh? And we have a fire barrel right there, so I'll get that one extinguished here. Giving this guy a moment to figure himself out.
Watch your ass.
Take your time now. Okay. Now we can grab this and extinguish the first of two. Good news is the pitcher's coming out behind us right now through the crossface. So hopefully it won't be as present in this upcoming section. This one always spawns for whatever reason. This target is always here. You know, hard to say where that brick went. We can open up the diner here to get access to more hearts. Someone heard that? Really? Interesting. Pitcher has arrived. He wasn't distracted long by spawning far away. We do have a water here.
I'm sorry, I'm so hard on you.
I mean, Dr. Futterman.
Because our work is so important.
I
The
know.
last one is probably in the corner over there, the last target. can leave this here and bring it through. Oh, it's not over here. Interesting. Where's this last target then? Oh, there's one right there for the final main gate. Could be in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, she's not going in there. There we go. We can proceed with our water, and there's the required fire barrel. Also, yet another example, it would appear, at least in these first sections of a trial with low spawn rates of flamethrowers. Oh, there's one right here. This is one of the first ones I've seen. Unfortunately, we have one path and one path only to get through to the other side of this area, and that is through the door that this grunt just came through.
X-Bob.
Interesting that Gooseberry's going back there. Okay. Yeah, there's one here. How annoying. Hopefully he didn't see me there. I don't think he did. I think it was too early. Yeah. Okay. Just boarded up planks on every doorway. This probably won't be open over here. Yeah, it's not. Big jump to get over that fire. I assume the last target's over here, and it is. Boom, there we have it. Okay. I think I was in a weird spot that I was not expecting. But we can immediately just smash the button here to get started with the ending. Don't forget to smash like, of course. Let's get rid of this. And yeah, of course, so this ending is similarly to how Eliminate the Past works. The shuttle arrives shortly after this final objective starts, and you have 3 minutes to complete the objective and get out. And I guess they probably think that that would be too punishing with no running. And so these trials, this and Eliminate the Past, are currently not available in escalation. I don't know if that's the reason, but I can't think of any other reason why that would be the case, because they were fine before. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, as long as you don't dilly-dally and you use your ears and also maybe have some idea of where the targets can possibly be, you shouldn't have much trouble getting this done in time. Thankfully Gooseberry left because we got jumped by a bouncer there and would have been a bit vulnerable. Yeah, the good thing is that, of course, the shuttle is already here, so we don't need to worry about waiting for it to arrive, which makes getting out of here safely much easier. Oh, not when you think you have your rig, but you don't. Holy. That would have been annoying. I assume there could be some decent amount of flamethrowers around here. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for those. We have a fire vent, but yeah, we're good to go. No real issues with deface. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't, honestly, for some reason, just this trial in particular, I wouldn't expect Deep Burn to have a big impact on. I don't know why, and it seemingly didn't. I guess any trial you have hearts will make it a bit easier to just get rid of things like the flamethrowers, and even in this trial they didn't really spawn that much. 8 + 8 minutes, 24 seconds to face vitamins, Deep Burn, Psychosurgery. 5 trials down, 4 to go. See you for the next one. Alright, we are here for Cancel the Autopsy on the police station. Shouldn't be too much trouble given it's one of the easiest trials in the game, and we can immediately start with a brick. Keep an eye out for flamethrowers here in this initial hallway, because those are going to be annoying if they're there on the way out. Smash the like button and smash the window, it's customary. Can't forget that. So yeah, we'll check the TVs here for our keys. Spade, a diamond, and bunny. We can check for bunny in there, because sometimes there will be a body in there, and sometimes it will be the one you need. Saves you the time of searching. We do have a water here and a fire barrel. Quite easy to get, so get a nice head start on the secondary objective. And I can check you. I can't be asked with you going off. Wow, water everywhere it seems. That was club, this is moon. Seems not too bad on the flamethrower front. That's annoying. Oh. That's even more annoying. Should get rid of that, might as well. And there is a flame barrel if we do get an easily accessible water. I'm not in the mood for screamers today. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Is it going to be in one of the back rooms here? That's high. Could be in here. No. Huh. I'm not 100% sure what room I missed, but we did not find our key. We did get the B key quite easily here in the diamond. I guess I didn't check that one big room near the room with the door, so that might be it. Hopefully we can find a barrel. Oh. Jesus. Hold the E-brake there. Big time. And there we have it. Very nice. So that will complete our secondary objective. And we can sneak on into Sector A here as well. Get looking for the spade. Oh, Jesus. This fucking screamer's out to get me, I guess. Is that the spade? Indeed it is. Alright. I think I know where the C key is, since I did, I believe, check everywhere else. Let's just get back to the gym, and we can go see if that is correct. Get rid of that thing. Oh, that would have been frustrating. We'll plop our A and B keys in. Yeah, just like having all these items to use is quite liberating. This is the room I was referring to, and it is exactly correct. And there's our C key. And we can make our leave from the trial. Nice and simple. Still got our sun available, 2 bottles. Should Should hopefully be enough to get us out of here safely. Always hide behind the rusty laundry cart. Not sure what this screamer's getting up to. Throw that bottle to draw her attention briefly, and we are essentially home free here. Throw another bottle, pretty much 100% guarantees our safety. And get out of here. Nice. Nice and quick, nice and easy, nice and smooth, as Cancel the Autopsy nearly always is. A plus 4 minutes, 57 seconds, Cancel the Autopsy, Deep Burn, Psychosurgery. And flawless as well. I'll see you guys for MK number 7. Or trial number 7, MK number 4. Alright, we're here at Spread the Disease. Certainly going to be the most difficult MK of the set here. Although I feel like it may be one of the trials with a low population of flamethrowers, which would be nice. And I didn't check which locations we got, but I will check once we get out there again. Can't quite see the sign from here. Yeah, this trial I would say I have a little bit of familiarity with, at least, since I did it recently on that stream I was mentioning for the difficult trials with Cots and Saint and Dash. Did we get snack bar? No snack bar. Bank vault, fire station, and speakeasy. Alright, let's boogie. I'm gonna go straight for the fire station, as I think generally that's considered the hardest location. And it would probably be a good idea to get it out of the way first, if possible. Although jumping in here with no items on hand is quite dubious. Checking up here if there are any flamethrowers that need to be worried about, and it seems no. The worst part about this place is that jumping over this railing damages you. It's super stupid in my opinion. What's this guy? Oh wow, that is nice. Yeah, of course it is quite fast in solo, which I'm not used to too much. These things go up very quickly compared to when you're in a full group of 4. Let's see, now this is where we start to have problems. Well, that was really lucky that we got those levers right next to each other like that. But it was unfortunate that we got spotted. Okay, bit hectic, but we came out of it okay. I saw there was a water in the motel there. We got the fire station to 60% with both levers flipped, which is important. So we'll start up the bank vault now. But yeah, the pitcher coming out is always going to prove annoying. And yeah, the bank vault often does come down quite a bit to lever RNG. So does the fire station. I mean, so does any of these, really. But the one, if you get levers in the bank vault, it is much more difficult here. So we're about to get our first set. One there. Unfortunately, I believe we did get one in the bank vault.
Bob.
Where?
I thought he would have heard me walking back this way, but he didn't, which is annoying.
Who's that knocking on my door?
Hope the lights don't come on in here, as they instantly do. Boy, this fire patch makes this even more awkward.
Watch your ass.
Good, good, good.
Hey, well,
Successfully got in and out of the bank lever. Let's hope we don't have to go back in there.
learn you to mine.
That seems we do not. But what we do need to do is get the heck out of here, because Pitcher is spawning. And we do not want to be involved in anything where he's at. So there's one more lever to hit in there. But we got some pretty good progress on it. Similar to fire station. We can head towards Speakeasy. And maybe look out for a barrel to extinguish somewhere. Please. I do see one over there. Not sure where the berserker is at, but I will extinguish here. There we go. 1 out of 2. And we know there's been plenty of waters around. The barrels have been the issue. Let's get started on the Speakeasy, which is generally easier than the other two that we've gone through so far. Let's go. So far things have gone fairly smoothly, so I'm happy about that. So hope we can keep it up. As our enemy of choice spawns in.
Shit, careful.
Immediately assaulting our position. Number 1 and 2, both nice and easy. And he's immediately coming straight back over here. Not pausing whatsoever. So I will relocate briefly. But yeah, having done this trial mostly on the more difficult versions of it that exist out there, which include things like Cold Snap and Jaeger, this is much more relaxing of a version, where the only thing we have to really worry about is Pitcher coming out. But finally, we got one where he didn't come out before we were able to get things completed. And now we can just wait this out. And the best thing, and the biggest tip, honestly, for these in general, is that this guy, who somehow can't see me in this brightly lit hiding spot, will leave once the 100% mark is reached. The enemy that's in the area will leave the area. They'll go out through the door and you'll be safe. So just give him a moment to realize that that is what the time has come to do, and we can now safely get the STDs and leave. Yeah, definitely good to know. Definitely good to know. And it seems like the pitcher is about to get trapped in there, which is very nice as well. So I will take that. And I'm gonna head upstairs and go through the Irish pub to get back towards where we need to bring this here bottle. I'm not sure who exactly is hearing me right now, but whatever. And yeah, Generally, easiest way is to go up and across the bridge here, in my experience. And seeing that... Who are you? Person hearing me? I don't understand. Yeah, we saw that fire barrel right here, so I'm gonna go and put it out. So we can be done with the secondary. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is who was like just around the snack bar. I've never seen that. Whatever. Okay, that's an annoying fire patch. That's an annoying fire patch. Okay. Now, the issue becomes Franco lurking around when you try to get these things back to the community center here. Seems we avoided his wrath this time. Let's try and get back into the fire station and finish that off. Again, we already got the switches, so we literally just have to sit here. And then once it hits 100%, the dude will leave. Immediately gives up on it, but thankfully goes upstairs instead of walking straight into this corner, which is what I anticipated would happen. And now that that's hit 100%, I'm gonna leave because the picture's coming out. And I don't want to be dealing with that. Oh, we got Franco.
Watch your ass.
Well, he could do any number of things here. Okay, he's gonna go back.
You try to be kind to people, and they fucking laugh at you.
This flamethrower taking its time with triggering for some reason, but it finally did go off. And we can head back into
You got this, huh?
the bank vault eventually here. And flip that final switch. And the bank vault, once you get the switches flipped, is very easy because you can just sit in this corner, either of these corners, and you'll be perfectly safe. At least from the giant who's in the area. So that'll complete the last capture protocol. Now the only thing left to do is get all of the bottles back to the community center. This one here in the bank vault, not too bad to get back, but the one in fire station could be a little annoying.
I'll see you shit red die.
This guy's having a bit of a time with things here. There we go. Completed. Give him some time to realize and leave, and we can grab the bottle and go. Whoa. Pardon me, flashing thing. Alright. Just listen for Franco's breathing. Which I do hear, yeah, but it sounded like he was moving away, which he is, meaning we are good to go with this bottle and just need to get the one from the fire station, which is already completed. So far so good. assumed he was just going to take the back hall, go back to the community center, but didn't want to get hit off that assumption. So I gave him some time to climb all the way up the stairs if he planned to do so. Right, just a quick in and out operation here to retrieve the last bottle. And again, instead of taking that back hall, you just come up here all the way. Get in here. Okay, I didn't hear Franco breathing, so I kind of just sent it there. Let's quickly pour this and smash the like button. Very nice. That was a little bit close, a little bit awkward with the pitcher there, but we were able to get through safely. And now I can show you a little trick you can do here with this giant. So the giant will spawn right outside these doors here, and you can just spam to open the door, and the giant will not hit you. They'll just walk into the room. As you'll see, they just walk straight into the room there. And that's because they're scripted to do that. They're scripted to go into that room and look for you after the trial's completed. And so you can exploit that by opening the door before they do and just running out right in front of their face. And that worked flawlessly. Although it can be an issue if Franco's out there. You shouldn't have any trouble doing that little maneuver. And that's going to be it. So pretty smooth. A+, 16 minutes, 14 seconds, spread the disease, deep burn, psychosurgery. And yeah, I believe that was a flawless, so I will definitely take that any day of the week. 2 trials left to go. I'll see you for the next one. Alright, we are here now for Tilt the Scales of Justice, the penultimate trial in our event completion here, and let's get into it. We've got a flaming barrel outside, although, well, I was gonna say I doubt I end up using it, but with a water spawn right there and a bottle to sufficiently distract the giant, I say why not? Get half the secondary objective out of the way immediately. That does seem to go across the stairs. Okay, that's the pitcher. This could get a little bit awkward. It seems there are quite a few flamethrowers so far. Centrally located flaming barrel there. That needs to go. For sure. There's 2 flaming barrels downstairs, so need 1 water and we'll be good to go. There's 1 there too, okay. Plenty of them. What do we have? We have the big courtroom on this side. Plenty of bottles to go around. And look at this. Oh, I thought that was a water. It was a frickin'... It was a frickin' toolbox. I'll smash this open. Right into a pouncer. That's lovely. Thankfully we have enough bottles to go around. And we can start up our number hunt in here. .29 is the start. 7.29. Uh-oh. This isn't good. 7129, 7329, 7429, 7529, 7629. I'm super unlucky. Leave the room and you don't get zapped. I literally typoed the fucking code twice. Fuck off. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I mean, that was just It's 3 a.m., folks. It is. It's far too late. I should have done this a week ago, etc., and so on and so forth. Do we have the same? We don't. We don't have the water spawn that time. Okay, you guys can just fuck right off. You have this water, although I... Oh, wow. We do actually have a place for it immediately. Try to avoid, or I guess not avoid, I try to destroy any flamethrowers that might randomly catch me out when I'm on my way out of the trial, since I feel like that's a time where I may be a little bit more complacent about paying attention for them. That's an annoying flamethrower spot, but I don't have anything to throw. There's another flaming barrel downstairs again. We have the big courtroom again, same shit. I'll grab this bottle. And let's head through here again. Same plan, I guess. The only thing that didn't work about it last time was my brain. Are you fucking serious, dude? I'm not fucking restarting. Fuck this dumbass game. The fact that the screamers can just randomly hit you like that is so stupid. 0.0734. I mean, it's just so dumb. Like, they literally just sprint around the map in the at a ridiculous speed. And if you just get unfortunate pathing where they decide to go, you're just fucked. You get smacked. Get over it. I guess is the mindset you need to have. It's just dumb. That's what it is. That's all I got to say on the subject. Whatever. I'll just leave that on the floor. Presume coil will be leaving quicker than the stupid pitcher, so just continue this way. And then this we have actually the close spawn. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we got a water. This is the room we got, I believe. I do believe, yes it is. Let's try and do this quickly. Last number 7. .97. This is fried. .497. Hello, last number. Where are you? Where is it? Are you kidding? Whatever. Thank you. After the bad luck I got last time, I was certainly just gonna hope that it worked out on that one. I guess we can just bring the water back to this room and go downstairs with it. And then we just need to go to the big... I guess I'll go to the big courtroom first because the picture's coming out. I think that's the picture. I didn't hear a scream, but shouldn't be anybody else. Oh my god. Thank god I actually got that thing out. Just blows. Where did he go? Damn it, there's no way he went off again already. Thought for sure he wouldn't have finished resetting yet. What is going on? I couldn't open the door, and then I click and I am 1,000 miles away from this hiding spot, and I like magnetize to it. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll disarm this for real this time. I don't know what is happening right now. And somehow this is also blocked. Unreliable doors at work. Why are you coming back this way, dude? I fucking can't stand the picture. Yeah, fuck. Go search my fucking asshole, pal, for anything. For where I'm at. More in this shit. There we go. Secondary done. And now, if Coil won't be kissing me on the lips as I come out the door, I'd like to do this frickin' thingy here. Let's start it up. There's an 8. First number is 8. 8.6 dot. And Coil's back. Fan fucking test. Eight, 7, 6. 0. Alright. We've got ourselves the final evidence. Let's try and get it placed and get the hell out of here. Still annoyed about that bullshit screamer hit. Let's abscond a good pitcher spawn at least. Somewhere that's not going to get in my way whatsoever. What is this guy doing? Oh my god, man. This random dude is just full sprinting at me. Oh, the timing's working out well here. Hopefully we're okay. Well, is brain dead. Just brain dead. You finally realize where I am. Wow. Ooh. Good job. That'll do it. Annoying trial with deep burn, I guess. But hey, A+, 8 minutes 28 seconds till the skills just as deep burn psychosurgery. Only 1 damage from a bullshit screamer. We'll be off to shut down the factory for the final trial. Okay, we are here. We are here for the final trial. Shut down the factory. Let's get this done and wrap up deep burn for good. Or, I mean, for this iteration of it. I mean, who knows? Maybe someday in the far future it'll be back and we'll be running some trials again. Of course, we got heard by the giant, which leaves you little to no options. I don't even know what I should be doing. The giant tried to reach under that one. Are they going to immediately run over and try and do the same to that one I just opened? I don't know. But we're through. We're through. Let's grab this bottle. But yeah, I would just reiterate a little bit of what I said at the beginning of the video. Overall, solid event. Definitely better than expected, which probably lends at least part of the, or you know, I don't even know how to phrase what I wanted to say, but that is likely part of the reason why I view it more favorably than I might have otherwise is because I had, to be frank, fairly low expectations for it, and I think it delivered beyond what I thought it would be. So, hey, it shows me into Never Dare to Doubt magnificent red barrels. They are crushing it with this game. Definitely know what they're doing, so yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever else they cook up in the future. Thankfully that guy did not see me. Yeah, I did put the water on the other side there. There was a barrel that I can put this in, like, somewhere back here. Yeah, right there. Seems like it's going to be a bit of an annoying secondary objective trial. That door being blocked is crazy, by the way. There we go. We'll go upstairs and work on B and C. Bring this along and hopefully find somewhere to put it. Don't grab me. Thank you. Wow. Flamethrower alley over there. Not where I'm trying to be exactly. Head over to B. I'm pretty sure C always has one up and one downstairs. B, both could be up, both could be down. That looks like a barrel. Just beyond the side of this. And we can complete our secondary. Nice and easy. Alright. Yeah, looks like we do have both of the B panels up here, I think. Yeah, there we go. And now we can head down. It's a crazy placement for that flint door. We can head down and shut it down. Not sure how he didn't see me, but hey, I will take it. And we just have the downstairs panels of C and then both for D. Forgot that this garbage was closed, so we'll go around through D, I guess. Oh yeah, please smash that down for me. I wouldn't mind that at all. Not one bit. Looks like both of the D panels are upstairs, maybe? Hard to tell. Of course, it's just maximum annoyance level, or what? I don't think you can jump up to that, can you? I don't think so. Wait, is there another way into that room? Or are we saying that I need a lockpick? Maybe you can jump up into that? Because I swear there's never been I don't think that's supposed to be possible. Let's go down to C. I'll look for, yeah, I mean, here's a lockpick, I'll do it. And maybe someone can tell me that it is actually possible to jump up from there and you have to get, okay, I just triggered sound trap, GG. You have to, like, walk into it at a certain angle or jump into it at a certain angle. That's certainly the only other entrance. I mean, it looks like it should be. But I am certainly not able to get up there. I don't know. Very strange. That's not something I've ever known to be a thing. Is requiring a lockpick for something, because if there's like no items or something, which is certainly something that could be on this trial. What the fuck? Could be on this trial. I'd be able to get in there. And then trial would be impossible. Alright. We've got all the switches flipped. And we are ready to shut this whole bitch down. Hopefully I've been speaking coherently for this trial. I'm starting to dissociate a bit here. As it gets later and later. But with everything successfully shut down, we shouldn't have issue getting out. And we'll be done. Very good. Wait for the shuttle. I think there's a water in the back of that truck, which is kind of cool. A little water load up. Oh, I got stamina bugs so much today, I feel like. But yeah. That'll do it, despite the glass steppage. We'll still get our final A+ in 7 minutes 22 seconds, shut down the factory, deep burn, psychosurgery. And that's gonna be it for part 2. So yeah, like I said, overall, cool event. Definitely enjoyed it. Cosmetics on the catalog were iffy. The room bundle, as always, was really cool. I'm not a fan of the grotesque, or not grotesque, like just disgusting, nasty legendary outfits. I'm not the hugest fan of those myself. But the other items were all cool. I really like the pitcher, podium, and terminal things. Those are very nice. So overall, I think good cosmetics. Just not the outfits for myself. And event, very cool. Like the new secondary objective, like the new variator. Patch was cool with the new MKs and the new escalation capabilities and customs capabilities. So yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. Looking forward to seeing what comes in 6 hours from now when things swap out. I'll be covering that as well, of course, and then any news or updates or anything that comes out of comes from Red Barrels, I will be sure to cover as well. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the extra long video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.